Nothing but stairs. This part of the trail is nothing but rocks. And sometimes you don't know where to put your feet. We're almost there. We made it. Will you be quiet?
Tripod is eliminated. Okay.
Today we are visiting Pinnacle Mountain State Park. It's just minutes from Little Rock, but it feels like it's worlds away from the city. We're going to start our journey at the brand new visitor center. It has excellent exhibits and great views and helpful information. After that, we're going to hit the iconic West Summit Trail. It's just a short 1.5 mile hike to the top, but it is a climb. And work our way to the top.
We're about to hike the West Summit Trail, which is the most hiked and a little bit easier than the East Summit Trail. This map shows you the difference. The West is a little bit less strenuous. The East is steeper and a lot more rocks to climb up with a different parking lot.
We never ever skip the visitor centers at Arkansas State Parks, any of them, because they help you get an understanding of the park as a whole before you explore. The sign over here says that we are going to go up 725 feet in elevation, which is like going up more than 70 flights of stairs. Also, be sure to pick up a free Arkansas State Park passport at any Arkansas State Park so you can get them stamped. It's a fun way to keep track of where you've been. This new visitor center is so nice. I think it's only like a year or a year and a half old. The other one was, I guess, one of the originals from, I don't know when. We'll say the 70s, but it was a lot smaller. And they actually had a baby alligator in a tank in the back room. And I didn't see it this time, and maybe we just missed it, but I do like this new one. It's got really good exhibits, and they even have Lob Lolly Creamery in there, so you can get some ice cream. The last time we attempted this hike was a few years ago. It was the middle of summer, and if you know anything about southern summers, they are brutal. So we got partway up and we decided it wasn't safe. The kids were really little back then, and we turned around and came back down. There are a lot of people out hiking today. A lot of kids, a lot of people walking their dogs. And thankfully, today's only in the 70s. Timothy said tomorrow it's going to be in the 80s, so we picked the right Saturday to come. But there's been a lot of people here so far.
I'm out of climbing shape after the winter. Walking flat, can do it all day, miles and miles, no problem, but elevation gain, I'm out of shape for that, I can tell.
Well,
we're going to work on that today.
There you go, keep going. Nothing but stairs. Going off trail, but there's already a bit of a view from up here. You know what they say, never forget to turn around and look behind you. We walked a little further and you can see all the cell towers or TV towers up on that hill. But we gotta keep going. Oh, what happened? Okay, where are we? We made it to number 6. We only have to go to 10. And we have to make sure we go left. This part of the trail is nothing but rocks and hikes and climbs. But there's a lake view. Well,
Tired.
how much further do we have to go?
Not much.
Did we go the right way? We're hoping that's the easy route.
Yeah, a little bit farther up, you choose right or left, I think.
I thought we already went through that.
No, I don't think so.
No. Timothy climbed the hard way
When I was younger.
when he was younger. This is supposed to be the easy way, but it's still a lot of climbing. Sometimes you don't know where to put your feet or your hands, or if you should use your feet and your hands.
I want this one. It's easier.
Okay, here we go. See, gotta go over here.
Yeah, look at this angle over here.
What is it?
Can you see the angle of these rocks
Yeah,
with the sky behind them?
I see it.
That's how we went. You just kind of lean over, use your hands and feet, and go straight up that way.
No thanks.
Peer pressure. Everybody else is doing it, so you have to do it. Otherwise, you're just the weenie who goes this way, see?
Oh yeah.
I don't recommend it though. No one do it and fall off and say it was me.
No.
I say don't, but I did.
All right, you gotta keep going up
It's not
there.
as bad as it looks from here, but it is interesting.
Not as high as the TV.
Okay.
Careful about
Hmm?
this.
Yeah. He's going. Yep.
Filming y'all. Hey, babe.
Hey.
It's flat for a little while. We're almost there. I can see a view. We made it.
Show behind us.
There it is. It's Lake Maumelle. You did it.
We did it.
We did it.
It's a good day for it.
We did it, kids. Yeah. So we just met a follower, and I don't know her name. Did she say her name?
No, but she works from home at a desk. We're talking about desk jobs.
She works in Little Rock, so we don't remember your name, but hi, we met you at the top of Pinnacle today. We're trying to scramble our way to the end of the ridge.
South Arkansas.
See that power line is on the other side of it? The place called.
Hey, you know what? Have you seen what we're walking on here?
Yes,
They need to come up here with some concrete
pave it.
and pour a real wide 4-foot flat path. Just kidding. No one get mad. Just kidding. Leave nature as it is.
Could have a little path or like a chairlift.
I was saying that because Robert, Traveling Robert, who we like, talks about cutting down a tree to open up the view, and he gets real serious and everyone's getting mad. Never mind, I'm just joking.
Oh
Just cut
yeah.
down all these trees so you can see better.
Why we're doing this and we have that.
I see you. You're doing great. The lake that you see below us is Lake Maumelle. It is one of the primary drinking water sources for Little Rock, and it is very popular for canoeing and sailing. I am walking all the way to the end of the ridge because why hike all this way up here if you're not going to walk to the end and see what the views look like from here? And they are spectacular. By looking at this footage, it's really hard to comprehend just how high we are, but this is a big mountain for Arkansas, and the views up here are spectacular. It is absolutely worth the hike up here.
So you can see downtown, if you look carefully, there's 3 or 4 buildings
Let's see if I can point them out.
on the horizon.
Somewhere right in there.
And then to the left and down a little bit, you can see the Big Dam Bridge.
I think it's right there.
We were there recently on the Big Dam Bridge, super windy that day, and we could see Pinnacle Mountain that we're on, which looks like a volcano shape from a distance. We were looking at this mountain from the bridge. Now we're on the mountain looking back at the bridge. You can see Little Rock, the Big Dam Bridge, the Arkansas River, and Lake Maumelle, all from this one position. It's pretty amazing.
That's Lake Maumelle. And then this is the Arkansas River.
The 2 peaks have a name. I can't remember. Did you show them? That's not the name of them.
Okay, right there. Those are the peaks he was talking about. We don't know the names of them, but if I can figure it out, I'll put it on here. I thought I brought cheese sticks for everybody, but it looks like I forgot mine. No cheese stick for Mama.
I'd like to be on a boat right now.
Well, we realized that we sat up there for about an hour and the sun's going down, so we are gonna hurry up and get down before it's dark. We are taking a different route down.
Now we're back on what we...
Now I'm stuck.
Go that way.
I don't know. Maybe it's the old trail or what. But it was a little little less rocky. You gotta help me.
Drop the camera. Hey, so this...
But anyway, it's still not easy.
Look this way at the rock scramble that you take.
Yeah, that's what we did to go up.
It's like a lot of kind of big rocks that you kind of climb / step over, and then there's more of it here, and then you get to kind of a normal trail after this.
Yeah, this is where we're going.
Big step. We're on our way down, as usual. Too late. We stayed up top for over like an hour and a half. We were supposed to be back, if you do 2 hours, which is what it usually takes, about 5:40, but we stayed up top until after 6 o'clock. So we probably won't get back to the bottom and to the car until around 7 or a little after, and we haven't eaten yet, so we're gonna try to eat something there before it gets dark and they close the gates. And see the Kingfisher Trail.
Yeah, so I still want to walk the Kingfisher Trail and show y'all what that's like, because we did that a couple years ago. I say walk, it's not a hike, it's paved. It's a stroll, which is very nice, much different than what this is. But you can come to Pinnacle Mountain State Park and do the Kingfisher Trail. You could do it with a stroller even, or little kids. So that's a neat trail. So if we can get down and eat our picnic real quick and then take the Kingfisher Trail, then I'll show you all about it. But first we have to get down the mountain.
Is this? Yes. This is
We are here.
We did it wrong, see?
We did do it wrong? We did do
Here's
it wrong.
the split, and I told you we're supposed to go left. We thought that was a different split, and we went right and scrambled up all of that.
Well, go ahead and say it.
But it does seem like that the park has abandoned the left route. Because all the paint's gone, it's very faded, you can't see it. So it's like they want you almost to use the right one.
Well, there is even arrows.
So it's like they've changed, since this was done, maybe they've changed their mind and want everyone to go to the right instead of the left. So the paint was really faded the way I went years ago, and the way the map shows is the left choice. And I think it may be that they've stopped using that because it seems like there's erosion on that side, quite a bit of water running down and stuff. So maybe they're trying to stop that from getting worse, and so directing people to go to the right, which is steeper with more climbing over rocks, but less erosion happening from people walking it a lot, maybe.
That is the way it seemed, because it was, I don't know, it did look like a lot of water had rushed down it, and maybe it wasn't the best trail anymore.
But I do remember years back when we did this, we definitely went left, because I remember the view we had as we walked up to the summit. So today, the way we went today was not the way we went before, so that used to be an option for sure.
We did it. We passed, it's like almost 7 o'clock. We passed so many people who were just now going up. And we're those progressive commercial people, you know, it's like, don't turn into your parents.
It's totally us. We're like, do you have a flashlight? Because you're gonna be coming back in the dark. Do you realize how far this is? We're guilty. I even looked, one guy that I didn't want to ask, I looked at his back pocket to make sure he had a square, like a smartphone, so I know he had some kind of light to get back down, because they're going up way too late to be starting.
Smartphone, is there any other kind of phone?
Well, I remember.
We remember the flip phones. But yeah, there's a lot of people headed up there right now. What's really cool about this state park is they have great bathrooms out here. So these are awesome bathrooms. They have really great playground, tons of parking.
Is it actually only 7 o'clock?
I think so.
Because if it is, we went up a little over an hour. We were slow and taking pictures, but coming down, we apparently made it in 40 minutes, so down pretty quick.
That's because we want to get to where the picnic is. And we didn't want to be in the dark. Oh, hold it up, will you?
That's right. She's making me work. I am now the tripod.
We made it back to the car, and I'm going to show you what we packed for our picnic. Because when it comes to picnics, we don't play around.
And I have lemonade water. The tripod does
loaded.
Lemonade.
This is loaded. Will you be quiet?
Tripod is lemonade. Okay.
Loaded tuna salad, so it's got like onions and corn and carrots and cucumbers and everything in it. And then we have Ritz crackers and pretzels to go with it. We have cheese sticks. We have homemade tortillas that our son made, and we have cuties. And what Timothy doesn't know about is that we have chocolate poudre de creme, also known as chocolate pudding.
Boom.
Chocolate pudding with homemade whipped cream on top and spoons. So that's how we picnic.
She treats me right.
That's right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Okay, here's the Kingfisher Trail. We are here. It's just a loop. You can take a spur here and oh, that's to another parking lot. But there's a little overlook here. Last time we did it, we went this way. We're gonna go backwards this time to get to the water a little quicker.
We have a very consistent pattern when we're traveling, which is, it is now 7:45. It's gonna be dark in a few minutes. We're gonna be driving home in the dark. We always wait until the last minute to do stuff. We burn it down. We spend too long doing the first thing, and now we're doing this as it gets dark. And I guess we'll get home sometime before bed.
All right, let's go. No time to waste. This trail is handicap accessible, good for strollers. Don't bring your horse. Although the sign says this trail is wheelchair accessible, it is paved, but there are quite a few places in the pavement where tree roots have raised it, which might make it a little more difficult. It's not terrible so far. It's actually quite nice. It's a beautiful meandering path. What'd you find?
There's a sign about pileated woodpeckers, which we have a lot of them on our property. We see them pretty often in our trees, the really large woodpeckers.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Apparently they're around here too.
I don't know how well the GoPro is doing because it's getting dark. But we're hurrying. We just want to see a few of the highlights on this trail anyway.
We seriously always burn it down until we're doing our last activity, until pitch black, and then we get in the car to leave after dark. And this place, the gate closes an hour after sunset.
Yeah.
Depending on what you call sunset, I'm not sure. Surely you can leave. Maybe there's a sensor so you can get out but not in. We'll see, because we're in and hope they don't close the gate.
So this must be the overlook? The sign said there was an overlook. This looks kind of like it. I'm going off trail, which I don't recommend. This is a beautiful river, stream, creek, whatever it is. Look at the rings, or yeah, what is this, babe? Look how the tree is. Looks like it's been smashed like an accordion.
I could lie and tell you I know. I don't know.
You don't know?
Looks like
I
something,
thought you knew everything.
like something squeezed it.
Hey, those trees are cool. They're not going.
Yeah, go back the other way. There's a hole. Go this way and look back. There's a hole through the bottom.
Yeah, that is cool. You can see through it.
But I got a feeling this light is going to be too dark to see much on the camera.
Yeah.
We should head back to the wagon.
Kids, I think we're gonna have to go back. It's getting too dark.
Time to take the buggy the other way.
The sun's going down on us, and critters are starting to come out. Like this large spider just crossed the path. But we wanted to say thank you so much for watching this episode and for hiking with us. Anything you want to say?
The end of another beautiful day in Arkansas.
Absolutely. Remember to hit like, subscribe, find us on Patreon for all of our Arkansas travel guides, and we will see you guys next time.
I was gonna say bye on the close off, but you didn't turn the camera toward me. You just hogged it and showed only your face.
Well, why don't you just say bye?
Bye, everybody.
Say thank you so much for watching.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. And we hope to see you around the natural state.
He's a pro.